So, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. It has been like over 2 weeks since my last bike ride. And so I'm thinking I'm getting a little bit out of shape and I need to start doing a little bit more physical exercise. No, I know, it's been a while since my last video. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Q Time with Joinen. I'm gonna answer some questions. I asked you to leave me some, and you left me a lot. And I said I'd answer all of them, so let's get straight into answering them. In no particular order, you asked, best theme park ride you've ever been on? Actually, they vary in funness, but conceptually, the best theme park ride I've ever been on was that little plane one that I went on where you like get to control the vessel that you're in. That's in my Blackhead video where I was also traveling in Queensland. I will leave a card to that at the end of the video. What's your view on reverse osmosis? One of the primary reasons reverse osmosis water is unhealthy is because removing the minerals makes the water acidic, often below 7.0 pH. Drinking acidic water will not maintain a healthy pH balance in the blood, which should be slightly alkaline. Legalizing cannabis, yes/no. Why? I don't really have much of an opinion on this, but it probably makes more sense to just legalize it, right? Probably. Hello. Love your videos, Joinen. Still surprised you only have under 400 subs right now. I know for sure you're gonna make it, so just never give up and keep on doing what you do best. Thank you. The Jimry? Oh, and a question. How's the weather? It's a bit rainy today, a bit miserable, but that's actually really good because we've had a lot of hot weather recently. Thanks for asking. What are your thoughts on this new idea of fake news outlets being left out of press conferences in America? Well, I believe that is
fake news.
And would you do another Let's Play? What would it be? Actually, I will do another Let's Play very soon. I want to do that game where you have to scream to make the guy jump over like gaps and stuff. Great moves, Joinen. Keep it up. Proud of you. Poppables. Your view/opinion on whether Australia should legalize gay marriage? Yeah. Do you think it'll have as drastic effect as people say it would? I don't think it'll have a drastic effect. I think there are people who just don't want it to happen. What's your ferret's name? Okay, I was gonna go get her and hold her up while I answer this, but she's sleeping, which she is almost never doing while I'm recording a video. Usually she's making heaps of noise in the background, so I'm just gonna continue to let her sleep. But her name is Soot. That is short for Soot Sprite. Favorite TV show/movie at the moment? I will make up a line from the movie and present it as an impression. I have a shotgun pointed at your chest when your pistol is loaded with blanks. But if that's what you think this is about, then you clearly don't deserve to be here. Get your goddamn life together. What's your next haircut gonna be? I don't know, Sam. Would you rather live knowing the future or relive the past? Future. Would you rather have no nose or no ears? Let's go ears, because I'd rather breathe. Would you rather be single or live in the bathroom for the rest of your life? If you mean live in the bathroom, like that's my bedroom, then sure, I don't have a problem with that. If you mean like permanently live in the bathroom my whole life and I can't leave it, well then I would be single anyway. So I will pick being single. Would you rather have a tongue as a finger or a finger as a tongue? I'm gonna go with finger as a tongue because I feel like it would just kind of callous up, I think, and then you wouldn't really be tasting everything if that was your concern. Should society be honest about physical appearances? If that means like just straight out like calling people ugly, then no. Does knowledge blind one from reality? No. Are these questions dumb or insightful? Both? Would you prefer a badger or a ferret? Badgers are terrifying. Have you watched that documentary on honey badgers? Do it. They are scary creatures.
And it turned around and bit her on the nose, fortunately severely enough for her to let go. And the honey badger ran right back in to try and get some more of the line.
What made you want to do YouTube videos? And would you quit your day job, if you have one, if you could live from YouTube? What made me want to do YouTube videos? There's two moments in my life that are answers to this question. One, which is many years ago, is a channel called Waste Time Chasing Cars. He doesn't make anything anymore, but he was my favorite YouTuber. He was actually the first ever YouTuber I subscribed to. I made an account to subscribe to him. I really liked his videos and they inspired me to make my own. But if you mean what inspired me to make these YouTube videos and what inspired me to start working on Joinen, a couple of years back, I used to use an excuse. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, but I haven't always been making YouTube videos. I have been, but not regularly. I think about 2 years ago, I wasn't really making any, and I used an excuse. I was being a bit salty and a bit bitter about it, saying that it's impossible for new people, new channels to get big on YouTube. But then a year later, I looked back and went, man, it's even harder now. I should have started back then. And it's only getting harder. And that sort of realization made me go, oh, well, I just got to start now. That's exactly what I did. Late last year, I thought, I need to start actually putting effort into these videos because a year from now, I wish I would have started. So that's that answer. Would you quit your day job if you have one, if you could live from YouTube? At the moment, I am a full-time student. I study design in digital media. Would I quit my course to be a full-time YouTuber? No. But that's not why you think. Usually someone would say no because I want a backup sort of thing. I would say no because I'm in my final year. So it just feels a bit stupid to throw away the whole thing when I could just finish it up. Moo moo? Yep. Yes. Lol, I'm the one who usually comments. So here is my question. Has anyone outside of Australia ever asked you a crazy or stereotypical question about life there? I'm from the Caribbean, and recently someone on Facebook asked if we have TVs here, and they were serious. Yes, I feel your pain. In 2005, I lived in Finland for a year because that's where my parents are from. And I went to school there, and some of the kids asked me if we ride kangaroos to school. They also asked me if drop bears were real, which I'm still surprised people think they're not. Why do you make videos? It's my favorite thing to do. What gear do you use? All right, let's get meta here. I use a Zoom H1. I also use an EOS M because it's literally the cheapest camera you can buy that will make good videos. Cheap Manfrotto tripod. I have it plugged into my computer here with OBS displaying through a webcam what is on the back of my camera and Audacity to record my Zoom H1. And I've got some softboxes. And that's it. I have some other bits of gear, but that's what I use generally when I'm making videos. Biggest inspirations? YouTube-wise, PewDiePie and Casey Neistat. 5-year plan. My 5-year plan is take it 1 year at a time. Any bigger projects in the works? No. I really want to start a podcast, as a part of this channel. Who framed Roger Rabbit and how do you plan to get revenge? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. We actually studied a little bit of it though in class the other day because the animation in it is revolutionary for the time. How to rotate text in MS Paint. Alright. Watch how it's done, boys. Pirates or ninjas? I think if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I would have hands down said ninjas. Pirates are growing on me. I quite like pirates, but I'm still gonna have to go ninjas. Bionicles or Beyblades? Beyblades. Pokemon or Digimon? Digimon is underrated, but you can't beat Pokemon. Manga or anime? Anime. If a car jumped off the edge of the Eiffel Tower within a 2-day period, would puppies reproduce by the power of the sun? No, it's actually a misconception that puppies would reproduce by the power of the sun if a car jumped off the Eiffel Tower within a 2-day period. But puppies would reproduce by the power of the moon if a car jumped off the Eiffel Tower within a 2-day period. What's the meaning of life? I think the meaning of life changes depending on your stage in life. I think when you're a kid, the meaning of life is to have fun. I think when you are a teenager, the meaning of life is to find yourself. I think when you are a young adult, the meaning of life is to find your place in the world. And that is the level I'm up to at the moment. So I can't tell you what's past that. What gear do you use? How do you find the motivation to make videos on a consistent basis? Okay, my answer to that is don't do uni, because uni will stuff up your video consistency. The proof of that is the last 2 weeks of me not uploading. Where do you see your channel in 1 year? 5 years? I don't know. YouTube growth is, at least from what I can tell, not a very linear thing. I don't think you grow at a consistent rate. If I continued to grow at this rate for 1 year, I'm not sure I would even be at 1,000 subs. I think YouTube growth comes in influxes. So I don't know. I'm hoping that in 1 year, I am somewhere beyond where I am now. What are your core values of life? My core values kind of are built around the idea to always be working on yourself. I always want to be working on myself. I am never a completed project. What are your YouTube boundaries? Is there anything you won't talk about on YouTube in depth? I don't think so, but my boundaries are time and place, right? So I think I would talk about just about anything, but within the certain context of a time and place. Yeah, my question, what is my life? Melanie, you are a cat. You eat, you sleep. Sometimes, if you're allowed, you go outside. Sometimes you terrorize humans, but humans love you for it anyway. Why did you decide to join YouTube? How hard is it to come up with ideas for your videos? Who would you like to collaborate with from YouTube? Let's break this down. Why did you decide to join YouTube? I think I talked about that. How hard is it to come up with ideas for your videos? It is hard, which is why I'm doing a Q&A episode. Coming up with ideas for videos is easy. Coming up with ideas for videos that will be over 10 minutes in interesting content, that is the hard bit. It's perfectly easy to come up with ideas. It's perfectly hard to hit that 10-minute mark and not have a really boring video. Who would you like to collaborate with from YouTube? Easiest PewDiePie of my life. But no, if I had to answer a little bit more of a realistic answer, I would say Robert IDK. He's sort of in the same vein of the videos I like to do. I think he's funny, and I would love to do a collaboration with him. If you want to see a collaboration between Robert IDK and Joinen happen, then make sure to tweet Robert at RobertIDK, saying that he should do a collaboration with at Joinen TV. That would be amazing. Is it too late to ask questions? Yes. And my camera's about to die, so mwah! Thank you for asking me questions. It was fun. I didn't know what that was. Let's do this again some other time. But in the meantime, I'll be back with another video shortly. Uni is tough at the moment. Join the community, become one of us, and I'll see you next time.